to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. So this is where sensitivity gets us, right? Toronto Raptors are facing backlash of a video posted to their Twitter account intended to celebrate Women's History Month. The 13-second video features three of their players. In it, the players are asked a question. Quote, Beyonce said girls run the world. Why do you think that's true? One responded, they are the only ones that can procreate. Another one added, they birthed everybody. And at the end of the video, the third player stated, all women are great because they're all queens. So the video ended up getting deleted on Twitter, but not before everybody was able to see it and leave a comment. One person stated, at the Raptors should spend next month providing education to the players on ways women are awesome beyond our biology. Another person stated, not all women can or want to give birth. A spokesperson for the Raptors stated that they aim to be an organization that prides itself on doing the right things in relation to inclusion and representation and apologized for their mistakes. This is the problem. Women are too sensitive out here. I don't know who's raising the women out here. I'm not sure where the allegiance is. I'm not even sure who these women are. Women are too sensitive to the point where these young dudes were like, "Yo, all women are queens. You guys basically birthed us all. Y'all the only ones that can give birth." Like he's they're literally stating that, yo, you guys are so important because you've made civilization. And you have like, oh, well, not all women can or will or want to sit up there and give birth. Let's talk about other ways that women are basically all. I'm like, oh my God, let's try this. Let's not even speak on the topic. Let's let women talk about that. How about that one? How about that? Let men just talk about men then and how awesome and how great men are. Oh wait, because if we start doing that, then men are going to be deemed or seen as sexist and not acknowledging women, right? Because that's going to be the narrative. That's what's going to happen. Because if guys are just like, you know what, all of these topics dealing with women, you know what, no matter what the topic, we're just going to back away from it. We're just not going to sit up there and pay it no type of mind. We're going to focus on us, and that's it. In a moment in time, if men ever decided to actually do that, they will be labeled as misogynistic and sexist. People start screaming about, oh, equality this and equality that, and this don't have nothing to do with equality. It has everything to do with men not wanting to be bothered with this type of foolishness. Like it's not like I've literally watched online on social media that no matter what a man does positive, it gets labeled as overbearing, mansplaining, misogynistic, sexist, all this other type of stuff. Like it's crazy out here. It is 1,000% crazy. Like and a lot of guys have basically stated it's going to get to the point where women are going to start complaining, where all the real men at? Where are all the men? Just like y'all sat up there and you know killed the whole aspect of men being chivalrous. Chivalry. When people say that chivalry is dead, that's because women killed it. And that is a fact. I've given y'all examples even from my own life of how it is that women basically killed that when it came to me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm like, y'all got it. You 1,000% got it. You can do everything yourself. No problem, coach. You got it. You got it. I expect you to be able to do everything. No crying, no fussing, no mussing. Get to the job. Hop to it. You got it. Like I said, that's just it's going to be a whole. I'm telling you, who let about another like 1 or 2 generations go. Oh, it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be hilarious, and people are not even going to understand. Not even going to understand. Then a lot of the young women and the girls that are growing up now, they're going to end up being in their 40s and whatnot, and they're going to be like, "Yo, it used to be a point in time where there were actually some type of men and yada 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 and all this other type of stuff. I don't know what happened." Y'all know what happened. Y'all just don't want to pay attention to it. That's the problem. Y'all just don't want to pay attention to it. Like I said, men have been trying to, state what's going to happen for the longest time. Women don't want to sit up here and listen. They want to let things slide by. They want to let things go. They don't want to acknowledge, any type of faults or problems or anything like that. Like I said, this is going to be a case study in a college. At some point in time, they're going to have classes on what specifically is happening at this moment in time in society. And you're going to have a lot of people, they're just going to be laughing. It's a lot of things going on right now in society that they're going to have case studies on, and they're going to have courses on, and you're going to have the kids of that generation laughing at a lot of us right now. And it's like I'm not even mad. Laugh away. Laugh away. Do not be the example of what we are at this moment in time, because it ain't nothing good. It ain't nothing good. Like I said, it's at a moment in time you can't even speak on the main gift that women have without somebody saying, "Well, not all women want to have kids or can have kids." Ain't nobody talking about that. We're talking about the ones that have and that do and that are. We're not talking about nobody else. And then, like I said, even to cover that part, even if you got women that can't have kids, the dude at the end was like, "All women are queens." So what's going to be the next thing? Not all women can or do want to or would like to be called queens. Is that what's going to happen now? Is that going to be the next step? Like you can't give a positive label such as that to women unless they say that you can. Like, man, like I said, like, y'all crazy. Y'all 1,000% crazy out here. And this is why you got a lot of dudes out here not even trying to, like, you know, talk to women right now. It's like, hey, let me just focus on some money. Let me focus on building a business, getting my education, read, 30 books or something. Let me focus on something else, because I ain't trying to get caught up in no madness of either getting trapped or cancer culture. Ain't no dudes trying to get caught up in like none of those things at all, because those things are real and they will sit up there and hinder and negatively affect a man's life. Like I said, there is no opposite to that when it comes to women. There's no opposite. So this is why it can't register in women's minds on how detrimental a lot of this stuff is, because they don't have an opposite to it. There just isn't. But, you know, like I said, Godspeed to a lot of your sons that are going to be growing up in this timeline and growing up with a lot of these young girls, because you're going to need a whole new playbook in order to raise them.